finish, they'll release those cars then back into the pit area, and we'll do the same thing with Group B.
Well, so yeah, and just like that, getting the last of the cars lined up as 63 cars signed in here tonight, again divided into Group A and B. And I talked about my first time here tonight to Sonoy Raceway. We're going to talk about it throughout the weekend, but how about for the first time ever, February 4th and 5th, mark your calendars.
Uh-oh. This sounds big. It sounds like a big announcement.
The FloRacing All-Star Circuit of Champions Sprint Cars roll in here. Blake Anderson, Tony Stewart, and the boys are going to come in February 4th and 5th, $8,000 to win on Friday night, $10,000 to win on Saturday night for the All-Star Circuit of Champions Sprint Cars. First time ever here to Sonoy Raceway, and we are standing where in roughly 2.5 months the legendary Blake Anderson is going to stand.
Well, we will christen the we will christen the microphones for Blake. Wow. So Friday and Saturday, February 4th and 5th, mark your calendars. The FloRacing All-Star Circuit of Champions Sprint Cars will open up right here at Sonoy Raceway, and you might see, those of you watching at home, might see some of that happening as well.
I mean, that baby's blazing down there.
Don't
burn the dogs on the grill and send a couple of those bad boys up to the tower. We will eat
The announcers are always hungry.
They're always, Mike Norris is always thirsty. We're always hungry as the last of Group A is getting to the infield to get lined up. So again, we'll talk about it more throughout the weekend. February 4th and 5th. How about Sunshine? Tyler Courtney, rookie on the tour, gets the championship this year.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah, so $8,000 win on Friday, $10,000 on Saturday, kicking off the 2022 campaign for Tony Stewart's All-Star Circuit of Champions Sprint Cars. All right, so getting them lined up, just about ready to get qualifying underway. Putting everybody in the infield, and what they'll do is everybody will get 2 laps, Dustin, and they'll come back and they'll park Group A in the infield as they wrap up, and then we'll send Group A back to the pits, get those heat race lineups posted, and then we'll have Group B qualifying after that for heat races 4, 5, and 6. And then all 10 hobbies are going to come out and have their hot lap qualifying. We'll have opening ceremonies and go straight into racing action. First race of the night will be that first 602 late model feature, followed by our super late model heats. Then won't need a hobby B main tonight, so we'll have the second 602 late model feature, and then we'll come back at you with super late model B mains, the hobby feature, and the super late model feature to wrap things up here tonight. Once we get through qualifying, should be a pretty fast-paced moving show.
I love it, man, and only 2 support classes, and it gives us an opportunity to have something in between each. You'd have a break after the late model heats before the late model Bs anyway, so you run a race in there to give those guys in the last few late model heats an opportunity to come back around. 25 laps again for the late model feature here tonight, 75 laps in the late model feature here tomorrow night, and again, 2 complete racing programs. The way they run tonight has no bearing on how things will happen here tomorrow, as tomorrow when we roll the cars out on the track for hot laps at 5 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, everyone's slate will be wiped clean, and it will be a complete new racing program here tomorrow evening.
Well, Travis Scott down in the infield. Travis, what have you got?
Yeah, just to update the folks in the grandstands what they're doing as they come across and line these race cars up. Ray Cook and the tech staff down here checking the tires, making sure that all the cars have the correct tires on in the tire rule. They'll check the deck height on the car, and then they'll get them lined up. That way they do all of this before qualifying. That way when they cross the scales after qualifying, that's the last thing they have to do. They don't have to go through the tech line there. It keeps them from backing up onto the racetrack while qualifying is going. But guys, you look through just in Group A, this is just half of the race cars here. You've got Tyler Erb, Shane Clanton, Spencer Hughes, Max Blair, Jimmy Owens, Chris Madden, Kate Diller. You've got some of the biggest names in dirt late model racing here tonight at Sonoy. And then you also have some of the biggest regional drivers as well. And you guys have talked about them all week. I think for dirt late model racing in the South, this racetrack right here probably has the toughest local contingent around. When you talk about Ashton Winger, you talk about Eric Granger, Austin Horton, and some of the guys, the Knowles family here as well. This is going to be a barn burner of a show this weekend, and we're just about set for Group A qualifying, guys. Back up to you.
Yeah, very good. And you're right about all that, Travis and Dustin, as we look down through here. You got super late model guys. You got limited late model guys. You got 602 guys. You got 604.
Yeah.
They've all brought their game this weekend because they want a chance to have glory on the super late model stage. And I tell you what else is cool. It's going through the pit area, talking to some of these drivers that are moving out of limited late models into supers. It's cool to see some of these beginner divisions, these more economical divisions, they're feeding new super late model drivers into the ranks.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And this is to that point and to Travis's point as well. And by the way, shout out to Travis,
Great
man.
job.
He's doing a great job down there. We are super excited to have him on board with us here all weekend long. But to that point, I talked to even a few of the 602, and there's a few 604 drivers either running with the supers tonight or kind of wandering around the pits. I talked to a few of them beforehand this evening, and they said that is one reason why they were excited about this event and why they like this racetrack, because you don't need a great big high-dollar motor to run here. You and I both talked to a few guys beforehand as well that said they were thinking about unloading cars with smaller motors because really that's kind of what it takes to get around this racetrack.
Well, we saw earlier Marty Massey. He was in the top 10, I believe, in hot laps, and he was worried they brought too small of a motor here. So, and now it could change. Now the racetrack's got ironed in. We'll see how it all equates as we get set for qualifying. Last attack happening down on pit road. And we should be just about ready to send the first three qualifiers. And they're going to be all Georgia boys. Glenn Morris in the 27, Kyler Haygood in the 17K, and Michael Page in car 18. Fayetteville and a couple of Douglasville drivers setting the tone early here tonight. So it looks like everybody is clear. Kelly Carlton, our race director up here. Of course, Kelly is the race director for our Castrol FloRacing Night in America. That schedule is going to be coming out at PRI,
yes,
Dustin.
It is.
Very excited about that.
Yes, it is. And we got a lot of really, really cool things planned for Castrol FloRacing Night in America in 2022. Yes, it's going to be back. And yes, we are going to have some really exciting news coming up about that here at PRI in just a few weeks.
All right, now we've got race cars to the Speedway. Glenn Morris in the 27, the Fayetteville, Georgia driver. Kyler Haygood in the 17K out of Douglasville. And Douglasville's Michael Page in car 18X. We talked about Glenn Morris, one win on the year in the limited late model ranks. Kyler Haygood, he's picked up a couple of wins as well, both in crate late model competition, and then Michael Page 7 wins on the year across 3 different divisions as times are up on the board.
Glenn Morris going to be the first car to trip the trigger, 14890. Kyler Haygood, top of the leaderboard, 14604. And Michael Page, who is waiting for data, gets a 13552, it looks like, is his best lap. There Michael Page is in. Yes, Kyler Haygood, 14366. Glenn Morris, 14418. The best lap turned by Michael Page on lap number 2, 13424. Douglasville, Georgia's Michael Page lays down the time to beat.
Up next will be Jason Turner out of Griffin, Georgia in the 00, joined by the 17. We just saw his son. Now it's dear old dad, Lamar Haygood out of Douglasville, Georgia. And it'll be Joey Armistead out of Sonoy, Georgia in car 21A. Jason Turner, Pro Power Racing Engine, Rocket XR1, ProTech Fire 00 race car. Lamar Haygood in car 17. He's going to be out there in this set as well. He'll be in the 17H as well as the 21A. Third generation driver Joey Armistead Jr. in that Rocket XR1 Clements Transmission Parts Unlimited entry.
Jason Turner in the 00, fourth quick with a 14600. Then it's the 17 of Lamar Haygood. He's going to check in fifth quick with a 14510, and Joey Armistead fourth quick right now. Check that. He bumps up to second quick with a 14284. And second lap even better for Joey Armistead, 13521. So Michael Page quickest still, 13424. Joey Armistead second, Lamar Haygood third.
Up next will be Craig Scott out of Noonan, Georgia, the Black Diamond number 71. David Brazil, the Raging Rebel in car 54, the Barry Wright race car out of Four Corners, Mississippi. And the 121 of Pearson Lee Williams, the Wynn Motorsports entry out of Dublin, Georgia. Craig Scott, as we said, in the Black Diamond number 71. David Brazil, he'll be in the David Brazil Logging, Barry Wright, J. Dickens Power, Johnson's Trucking, car 54, and the 121 of Pearson Lee Williams, 5-time winner this year, the Wynn Land Development, Williams Body Shop, J. Dickens Powered Rocket XR1.
Craig Scott's first lap time, seventh quick, 14996. David Brazil going to check in fifth quick, Ben, with a 14351. Waiting on a lap time for P.L. Williams. Pearson Lee Williams going to go up to third quick with a 14107. David Brazil is going to be fourth quick with a 13728. Pearson Lee Williams third quick, his second lap, 13632.
All right, coming up next, it'll be Will Rowland out of Jasper, Georgia in car 22, Mario Gresham out of Rome, Georgia in the 21, and Dennis Hell out of LaGrange, Georgia in car 888. I think if you have a super late model race car, it's not at home here tonight, and if you live in the state of Georgia, you have brought it out. Will Rowland, the Rowland Tire, Vic Hill powered Longhorn race car number 22, the 21 of Mario Gresham. The Gresham's Racing Parts GRP powered Masters built chassis sponsored by Blake's Landscape and Tree, and the 888 car of Dennis Hell out of LaGrange, Georgia, the Rocket XR1 Hell Well Service entry.
Will Rowland 5th quick with a 13877. Mario Gresham going to come up on the board 11th quick with a 14535. Second lap time going to go up for Will Rowland. 4th quick, 13674. And Mario Gresham's second lap time bumps up to 7th quick, 14316. And Dennis Hale going to check in 10th quick with a 14488. Again, lap times and places unofficial.
Coming up next, it'll be Tyler Erb out of New Waverly, Texas, now residing in St. Mary's, Ohio in car 1T, the 66K of Dylan Knowles out of Lynette, Alabama, and the 25 of the Georgia Bulldogs, Shane Clanton out of Zebulon, Georgia. Tyler Erb in the bulk material, Lift Best Performance Motorsports, First Class Septic, Roberts B Company, Clements Powered Rocket XR1, a 17-time winner this year. Dylan Knowles in car 66K, 8 wins in 4 divisions at 3 tracks this year. The Extreme Auto and Truck Repair, Clements Powered Rocket XR1, sponsored by K-Line Logistics, and the Georgia Bulldogs, Shane Clanton, 1 win on the year, and it came with a Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series back during Speed Weeks at Bubba Raceway Park. And he'll be in the Greg Bruning Motorsports Skyline Materials. Car number 25 for Shane Clanton, a capital race car. Clements Power under the hood for the Georgia Bulldog.
Green flag out now on all 3 drivers. White flag going to come up. First driver to cross the line is going to be Tyler Erb. As we await a lap time on Tyler Erb, Dylan Knowles going to check in 8th quick with a 142.05. Tyler Erb 5th quick with a 13632. Shane Clanton 2nd quick 13494. Second lap time Dylan Knowles, he'll be 8th quick 13796. Shane Clanton 2nd lap time 2nd quick with a 13461 as our live timing and scoring is just a tad late updating in front of us. Looks like Tyler Erb unofficially 5th quick with a 13632.
Coming up next, it'll be the 15M of Marty Massey out of Winster, Georgia, the 11 of Spencer Hughes out of Causeyville, Mississippi, and Lake Elmo, Minnesota's Brent Larson, the B1 bomber, your 3 qualifiers. Spencer Hughes, 7-time winner this year in the Longhorn Cornet Power, Craig and Shannon Sims, Professional Concrete Cutting Solutions, Bill Stein, 11 for Spencer Hughes, and joined on the speedway by Brent Larson in the B1 out of Lake Elmo, Minnesota, the Rocket XR1, Vic Hill Power, Motul, sponsored Hanco USA, and Real Cafe, all sponsors on that B1 for Brent Larson.
And as we stand corrected, Tyler Erb last time out, been a 13361. That is now the time to beat as we get the next trio of drivers on the qualifying clock. Looks like Marty Massey going to be 16th quick with a 14426. Brent Larson in the B1, unofficially 11th quick with a 14225. Spencer Hughes awaiting his lap time to pop up in front of us, but it looks like Hughes, who may or may not be Hushes,
might be quick time
in the timing and scoring is quick time with a 13316.
All right, next set of qualifiers coming to the speedway. Max Blair out of Centerville, Pennsylvania in the 111, the Viper Risk Management Motorsports entry. He'll be joined by the number 12 of Doug Stevens, the veteran out of Griffin, Georgia, and Morgan Alexander out of Locust Grove, Georgia in car 711. That's your next 3 qualifiers.
So those are the next 3 drivers on the qualifying clock. As there's the 12. Again, that is the Ashton Winger owned car, driven by Doug Stevens this weekend. Max Blair 7th quick with a 13639. Doug Stevens going to be 11th quick with a 14062. And it looks like the 711 of Morgan Alexander going to check in 20th quick unofficially with a 14737. Spencer Hughes still the time to beat with a 13316.
The 44, Chris Matten up next out of Gaffney, South Carolina. He'll be joined by Monterey, Tennessee resident now Ricky Weiss, formerly out of Headingley, Manitoba. And the 10 of Joseph Joyner out of Milton, Florida. Chris Madden, Henderson Amusement, Millwood Plumbing, Dryden Engine Oils and Greases, Franklin Enterprises, Penske Shocks, Davis Diesel Service, Durham-powered Rocket XR1, Ricky Weiss, that Sniper Race Car, Vic Hill Power, the Dryden Engine Oils and Greases, G-Style Transport, JC Properties Entry, and Joseph Joyner, the Hunt the Front, number 10, Capital Race Car, sponsored by Langenfelder Mechanical Contractors.
Ricky Weiss goes to the top of the leaderboard, Ben, with a 1.3246. Chris Madden, fourth quick. And check that, Madden now second quick with a 1.3273. Ricky Weiss's second lap better, 1.3201 for Ricky Weiss. The 10 of Joseph Joyner, sixth quick with a 1.3451. So Joyner sixth quick, Madden second quick, and your new quick time belongs to Ricky Weiss with a 1.3201.
I still love Spencer Hushes back there as
yes,
well.
Spencer Hushes, yes.
Okay, here we go. Next set of cars will be Michael Asbury out of Crossville, Tennessee, in car number 56. Jimmy Owens debuting that new Longhorn tonight in car number 20 out of Newport, Tennessee. And Dennis Erb Jr. out of Carpentersville, Illinois, in car number 28. Asbury in the Hell Motorsports, Roland Digital Marketing, Phantom-powered Rocket XR1. On the speedways, we said Jimmy Owens, the Reese Motorsports, Reese Monument Company, Ramirez Motorsports, Boom Wet Test Well Service, Georgia Arms Ammunition, Longhorn with a Vic Hill Power Plant, 8 wins on the year. And they're all joined on the speedway by Dennis Erb Jr. As caution on the speedway, scheduled to be Asbury having all kinds of trouble, and it's like Asbury is going to draw the caution in that set as Michael Asbury caught the wall down in turn number 4, and that'll draw the caution. Jimmy Owens, you see him on your screen. Dustin in car number 20, debuting the new Longhorn here tonight.
Yeah, we knew he was getting a new Longhorn. We thought it might not be till 2022, though. Those guys, though, they get the car ready. They're going to pull it out and test the waters a little bit here this evening. Again, he's on the qualifying clock. Looks like just he and Dennis Erb Jr. now. Ricky Weiss the time to beat with a 1.3201. Dennis Erb Jr. ninth quick in his first lap with a 1.3580. Jimmy Owens going to jump up to second quick on lap 2 with a 1.3269. And Dennis Erb bumps up to sixth fastest with a 1.3362. Ricky Weiss still the time to beat 13.201.
Well, with a handful of qualifiers left, up next to be Jimmy Sharp Jr. out of Vidalia, Georgia, in car 26 Jr. He'll be joined by Ryan Gustin of Marshalltown, Iowa, in the 19R, as well as, he's going to be out there, J.R. Mosley in car number 99M out of Columbus, Georgia. Your next 3 qualifiers, Mosley in that Mosley Auto Repair, Clemens-powered Rocket XR1. And how about Ryan Gustin out there in car number 19R, the Marshalltown, Iowa driver. We'll see what he can do here on the first lap.
Jimmy Sharp Jr. 16th quick on lap 1 with a 1.3965. J.R. Mosley 14th quick with a 1.3650. And we'll wait a lap time. Ryan Gustin to the top of the leaderboard with a 1.3171. Wow.
You had to wait for it, but it was worth the wait.
It was worth the wait. That's right. J.R. Mosley, 14th quick with a 1.3650. And Jimmy Sharp Jr., 18th quick unofficially with a 1.3965.
Final 2 qualifiers in Group A to be Austin Kirkpatrick out of Charlotte, North Carolina, the Florida native, and AK Race Car Clements powered number 11, Cade. He'll be joined by the Thriller, Cade Dillard. And car number 97 out of Manning, Louisiana, the MB Customs Clements powered entry, the Nichols Stores, SNS Fishing and Rentals, Joel's Auto Sales and Production Jars entry. 6-time winner this year's Cade Dillard and car 97M. As these will be the final 2 qualifiers in Group A. Can anybody get to Ryan Gustin is the question.
Well, we're about to find out. We got 2 guys that could lay down good laps. Austin Kirkpatrick 18th with a 1.3877. Cade Dillard now 18th with a 1.3811. They'll both have to pick it up on lap number 2. Austin Kirkpatrick in that home-built entry. 17th quick, 1.3789. Cade Dillard on lap number 2 bumps up to 9th fastest with a 1.3439. Unofficially, your quick qualifier in Group A out of Marshalltown, Iowa, the Reaper, Ryan Gustin with a 1.3171. Ricky Weiss is unofficially second quick with a 1.3201. Third quick, Jimmy Owens. Fourth quick, Chris Madden, and unofficially fifth is Spencer Hughes. Then it's Tyler Erb, sixth quick, Dennis Erb Jr. seventh, Michael Page eighth, Cade Dillard ninth, and Joseph Joyner unofficially rounds out the top 10 qualifiers in Group A.
How about Ryan Gustin, that TriStar Engines and Transmissions Rocket XR1, sponsored by Ramirez Motorsports, VP Heartland, Molly, Quality Freight Rate, Swift Springs and Fast Shafts, all sponsors on that number 19R. And you know what? He might not have got to victory lane with the super late model this year out with Outlaws, but I tell you what, he had a good year, 6th in the final standings. And that guy's a will man. We've seen him win a lot of big races in the modifieds. Of course, a 2-time USMTS champion, 2-time World Modified champion. He's won King of America twice, Masters twice. You know, he wins a lot of things in twos in the mods, and I think in this late model, it's coming, Dustin. He's won races in the late model, but I really think he's going to become a contender each and every night, much sooner than later.
Well, he's got 2 big opportunities here this weekend as well, with $10,000 on the line tonight and a whopping $52,000 on the line here tomorrow in the inaugural Peach State Classic. So Ryan Gustin, unofficially Gustin, Weiss, and Owens. Unofficially, Ryan Gustin, Ricky Weiss, and Jimmy Owens will be your pole sitters for heat races 1, 2, and 3, with Chris Madden, Spencer Hughes, and Tyler Erb, respectively. Unofficially on the outside front row of those first 3 heat races. I love that it doesn't show it on the monitor there at home, but on the monitor in front of us, it's still Spencer Hush's.
Well, I mean,
Hush's puppies.
They were having fun on social media earlier because it had Causeyville, Missouri, and people were losing their. If that was the worst thing that happened today,
that's right.
It was not a bad day.
Yes,
I promise
exactly.
you.
And Causeyville, by the way, is not really a town there in
Well,
Mississippi.
Four Corners, Mississippi is
not
a real
town
either.
I know. What is something with Mississippi?
They make up their own towns. That's what they do.
I think Spencer told me once Causeyville's got like a baseball field. There might be like it's like a crossroad, much like Four Corners. It's like a crossroads, and that's it. Hey, real quick, lineups for the 602s, Ben, have been posted down in the pit area.
Check 'em.
So
Check
602 drivers, your feature lineups have been posted. And make sure that you check those out. Your lineups have been posted in the pit area.
That's right. That 602 feature is going to come up after the hobbies. And by the way, hobbies in the staging in the pit area. Super late model Group B qualifiers are coming to the infield. Hobbies, you are going to come out for your hot lap qualifying after we wrap up Super late model Group B.
All 10 of them.
All 10 of them. Let them eat. Let them eat.
Full send.
That's right. We're going to bring them out as Group B makes its way into the infield. Your first 3 qualifiers. In cart number 17C, it's going to be Jamie Maurice out of Forsyth, Georgia, the Scott's Machine-powered rocket chassis, sponsored by Metro Pile Company and Tallman Pools, along with Waypoint Construction Group, all sponsors on that 17C. Dreamweaver, our compadre from Eldora Speedway on the broadcast from the Dream in the World, Randy Weaver. He is going to be second out in this group. 9 wins on the year. When he's not announcing races, he's winning races.
Yeah, he's doing better at winning races when he's not announcing than you and I ever will.
Guaranteed. He's better at announcing races than you and I
That's
are
also
at announcing
true.
races.
Yes.
And he's going to be in that Parker Martin Racing and Martin's Industrial Fox Shocks 116. Of course, Parker Martin sidelined a little bit, getting on the mend, and look forward to seeing him back in a race car next year. But Randy Weaver, 9-time winner this year, 3-time Southern All-Star champion. He'll be in car 116, your second qualifier. Your third qualifier in this group will be Jacob Hauser in car number 10. And Jacob coming to us out of Stanley, North Carolina, in the Warrior Race Car Nichols Engineering Power Plant under the hood of the AG Automotive Comfort Specialist and Graphics by Smurf. Car number 10C. So that'll be the first 3 qualifiers. After then, it'll be car number 97, 12-time winner this year, Cody Overton. And he's in the Jeff Matthews Motorsports, Smith Motors, RVS Electric, Durham-powered Rocket XR1.
And we saw Matthews actually unloaded his car earlier.
Yeah.
We thought that he might run with us here this evening.
They were getting the car ready.
Yeah.
Maybe he's saving it for tomorrow.
Well, maybe he is.
I mean,
Devin Moran going to be here tomorrow, by the way. That's their plan. Devin, they wanted to get here tonight. They just couldn't quite get things ready, they felt like.
That's not fake news
That is
either.
not fake news. That's right.
That.
I did. I researched. I reached out straight to the official source there. But Devin tells me that they will be here tomorrow for the inaugural running of the Peach State Classic here at Sonoya Raceway.
So Jeff Matthews, as we said. I think we're going to see Jeff race tomorrow. 9-time winner this year. They had the car unloaded in the pit area. Maybe they're worried Cody's going to tear a bunch of stuff up, and they're just getting every piece out.
No.
Cody, I tell you what.
And you talked to Cody a little bit earlier on as well for FloRacing.
You can watch that on FloRacing. And we love Brandon Overton, and we love Cody. That family, you're never going to go wrong in an interview with either one of them.
With an Overton, that's right.
And we had a good time with that. So Cody Overton will be your 4th qualifier here tonight in Group B. 5th qualifier. He was fast in hot laps earlier tonight. He's the 2021 limited late model track champion here at Sonoya Raceway. That's Austin Horton in cart number 16. And he's won in limited late models. He's won in super late models this year. I think he's got a crate late model win. 16 wins on the year for car number 16. He tried to tell you he had more.
That's right.
That's fake news.
He's got a bone to pick with you. Nope, he's got a bone to pick with you. He told me He said, I got to get on Shelton because I don't think he's got all my wins on my website.
He's holding out on me, man. I don't know what to tell him.
Yeah.
Well, he was a 2017.
You may not get paid unless you.
I may not. I need to.
That.
I'm just gonna.
Peters, where's Peters at? Get him on
Peters
that.
is watching at home, being lazy. 2017 Southern All-Star champion and Rookie of the Year was Austin Horton, and I tell you what, we got another driver here tonight, a Southern All-Star champion and Rookie of the Year, and that's Peyton Freeman, as he claimed the 2021 title. So we're getting them all lined up. And Travis Scott, if you're down there in the infield watching these guys get ready, have you seen anybody that seemed to have any issues with their deck height?
I was watching Ray earlier in the tech staff here. Didn't see anybody who appear to have any issues. I know they checked that at the scale area pre-race tech. So I think these guys understood what the deal was. I think they came prepared. I did not see anybody have any issue. But guys, I told Dreamweaver a second ago, oh, we got cars on the racetrack. Here you go, guys, back at the office.
Hold that thought.
Hold that thought as we are underway. Group B qualifying, heat races 4, 5, and 6. Jamie Maurice in car 17C, Randy Weaver in the 116. And Jacob Hauser in the number 10, your first 3 qualifiers. We'll see what kind of digits they put on the board as they work off turn number 4 for lap 1.
First lap time for Jamie Maurice, 1:52.87. Randy Weaver's first lap not readily available. Now it comes up at 13:7.02, and Jacob Hauser's first lap is a 1:45.44. Second lap time for Jamie Maurice, not as good, 1:54.44 for him as well. Randy Weaver's second lap time.
It was a little bit better. He improves to 13:7.02.
And that will be the time to beat right now. Jacob Hauser, 1:43.58 second quick. So Randy Weaver establishes the early time to beat here in Group B, Ben, with a 1:37.02.
Up next, 12-time winner this year out of Evans, Georgia. So we got a log jam on the back straightaway. It'll be Cody Overton, the Matthews Motorsports, Smith Motors, RVS Electric, Durham-powered Rocket XR1, going after his 13th win of the year here tonight. Austin Horton, 16 wins on the year for the driver of car 16. In the Wood Motorsports, Orr's Towing, Franklin Enterprises, Super K Express, and Horton's Inc. Car number 16 for Austin Horton, a Clements with Rocket XR1 chassis. And it'll be the number 71 joining him on the speedway. That'll be Cody Haskins out of Marietta, Georgia. 007 race car, a CT525 engine under the hood. We need one more number in that chassis or in that engine. A 007 race car and a 525 motor. The Vaden Chevrolet Performance, Mike Vaughn's Auto Exchange, KRC Power Steering, number 71 for the 007 525.
I can't wait for you to mess that up.
Oh, it's going to get butchered, guaranteed. Never take yourself too serious.
That's exactly right. As you always say, if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? Randy Weaver, again, the time to beat with a 1:37.02. Check that. Austin Horton goes to the top of the leaderboard with a 1:36.50. Cody Haskins, fifth quick with a 1:50.44. Cody Overton, third with a 1:37.27. Cody Overton, second lap, not as good. Second lap for Austin Horton is better at a 1:34.72. And the second lap time for Cody Haskins is better. He'll stay fifth quick at 1:47.73. But there's a new driver atop the leaderboard, Ben. Austin Horton with a 1:34.72.
Up next in the Oreo Motorsports entry, you're trying to get your name on that race car.
That's right.
Shun Thomas out of Calhoun, Georgia, the CVR race car, performance racing engine, Duplessis Racing, number 99. He'll be joined by the 66 of Jody Knowles out of Tyrone, Georgia, and Zach Dohm out of Cross Lanes, West Virginia, your next 3 qualifiers. Jody Knowles, the Lamar Hunt Racing Engine, Rocket XR1, sponsored by Clayton Signs, Gentry Used Auto Parts, Knowles Trucking, and CSR Aluminum Fab, all in the number 66 of Jody Knowles. Zach Dohm in cart number 66, that out of Tyrone, Georgia, the Rocket XR1, Lamar Hunt Racing Engine, Clayton Signs, and Gentry Used Parts on Jody Knowles race car. Zach Dohm, as I said, 8-time winner this year out of Cross Lanes, West Virginia, Longhorn of Vic Hill Power, the Dohm Cycles Tim Short Auto Group entry.
Shun Thomas' first lap is 6th quick with a 1:47.63. Zach Dohm, second quick in his first ever appearance here at Sonoy Raceway at a 1:35.97. And Oreo still 7th quick. Second lap not as good. Jody Knowles 6th quick, 1:43.68 is his best lap. And Zach Dohm's second lap time a little better, but he'll stay second fastest, 1:35.21. Austin Horton still the time to beat.
Hobbies, line them up on pit road. Your hot lap qualifying's up next. Hobbies, line them up. Up next it'll be Oliver Gentry out of Noonan, Georgia in the 03. Jensen Ford in the 83 out of Johnson City, Tennessee. And Gail Huey out of Puxatawny, Pennsylvania in the 11. He did not bring Phil down here with him. Oliver Gentry, the Stinger race car, CT525 powered, Victory Apparel Company, Gentry Used Auto Parts 03. Joined on Speedway by Jensen Ford. Jensen, the Whitehead Construction, WPR Fabrication, Stanco Equipment, Vic Hill Powered TNT Chassis, and Gail Huey, the only battle chassis in the pit area, that Huey Construction, number 11 out of Pennsylvania.
Jensen Ford's first lap time, Ben fifth quick, 1:38.25. First lap time for Oliver Gentry, ninth quick with a 1:47.56. Gail Huey's first lap, ninth quick, 1:46.60. Second lap time for Jensen Ford, not as good. No, it is better. It's a 1:36.12, and I believe that will be third quick as we wait for it to update in front of us. Second lap time for Gail Huey, the Thunder Mountain and Marion Center regular, ninth quick. He is 1:52.80, and his second lap time, Oliver Gentry's best lap, is a 1:44.02.
Coming up next, Dalton Cook out of Smith Station, Alabama. The Clements Rocket XR1 number 44D. Mason Massey on the speedway as well. Out of Douglasville, Georgia in the 15, the 79 of Ross Bells, or Briles as it says on the lineup, out of Clover, South Carolina. And the Billy Hicks Racing, H&H Auto Sales, Lawson Trucking, Vic Hill Powered Longhorn Chassis.
And we'll give these lap times best we can when they update in front of us. Mason Massey, 10th quick with a 1:44.95. Dalton Cook, 7th quick with a 1:37.90. He jumps up to third quick, 1:36.23. Dalton Cook, his second lap time. Second lap time for Mason Massey will stay 11th quick. And Ross Bales, not Briles, Ross Bales, his best lap, 1:35.39. And I believe that is good enough for third quick.
Yeah, third quick for Ross Bells. Kyle Bronson, the 40B out of Brandon, Florida. Up next, the killer in the 18. It'll be Matt Dooley out of Brooks, Georgia, in car 18. And the 10T of Dawsonville, Georgia. Welcome back, Matthew Turner. Kyle Bronson, this year's Silver Dollar Nationals champion. That Clements powered Rocket XR1 race car engineering, Porter's equipment entry. 4 wins on the year for him. Matt Dooley in car number 18. The Georgia driver, the Longhorn LD Enterprises, Crown Security and Lifeline Emergency Medical Services, number 18. And Matthew Turner, the Bill Stein, number 10T.
Kyle Bronson to the top of the leaderboard, Ben, with a 1:34.50 for the 40B. Matt Dooley going to check in ninth quick with a 1:3.943. Second lap time for Kyle Bronson, not as good. He will stay P1. Matt Dooley's second lap time, not as good. He will stay ninth quick. And Matthew Turner going to jump up to 10th quick. His best lap, 1:40.89. There's a new time to beat in Group B, and it's Kyle Bronson with a 1:3.450.
Up next, it'll be Jason Croft out of Woodstock, Georgia, the Clements Powered Capital Race Car, 3-time winner this year for the driver of car 9C. And the 05C Corey Roulette, another driver out of the limited weight models into the supers out of Cumming, Georgia, in the Roulette construction entry. And Will Harrington in car number 14. He'll be your 21st qualifier in this group out of Cochran, Georgia, the Clements Powered Rocket XR1, 5M Construction, Harvey Construction, and BGR suspension entry. 9 wins on the year across 3 divisions for Will Harrington.
I still think Corey Roulette's car ought to have a roulette wheel on the side of it. Jason
Missed
Croft,
opportunity.
that's right. Jason Croft, 9th quick in the 9C with a 1:37.30. Corey Roulette, 12th quick. And Will Harrington goes up to 4th fastest, 1:35.22. Second lap time for Jason Croft is not as good. He is 10th quick. Second lap time for Corey Roulette, a little better. He stays 12th. Will Harrington's second lap time is fast time, 1:33.69 for Will Harrington.
Georgia on Georgia crime as he knocks Austin
that's
Horton
exactly
off the top
right.
of the leaderboard. Up next will be Caden Mullinex out of Birmingham, Alabama, the Black Diamond, Crim Motors, Blue Earth Media, number 3M. Joined on the Speedway by the F1, this year's Southern All-Star Champion and Rookie of the Year out of Commerce, Georgia. It's Peyton Freeman in the F1, and the 157 of Mike Marlar out of Winfield, Tennessee. Peyton Freeman, the Freeman Plumbing, Shelton Trucking, Madison County Auto Parts, Colton Farms, Cornette, Capital Race Car. 4 wins on the year for Peyton Freeman. And Mike Marlar in the 157, the Longhorn Race Car, Delco Equipment Sales, Tri Rivers Enterprises, Can-Am Auto Salvage entry, as he will be your 3rd qualifier in this set.
Caden Mullinex, 21st quick with a 1:48.37. Peyton Freeman, 12th quick with a 1:39.86. And Mike Marlar, 9th quick with a 1:37.02. Second lap time For Caden Molinax, 1.4812. That is 23rd. Peyton Freeman, second lap, 12th quick, 1.3937. And Mike Marlar goes to the top of the leaderboard, ladies and gentlemen, with a 1.3.209.
Up next will be Colton Burdett out of Parkersburg, West Virginia. The Dimmitt Accounting, Burdett Construction, Durham-powered Rocket XR1 for Colton Burdett. Mark Whitener, the Big Frog Motorsports, Rocket XR1, Clements-powered entry, sponsored by M&W Towing in the 58. And Eric Granger in cart G9. Granger coming to us out of Aceworth, Georgia. In the G9 car, Ackworth, Georgia, excuse me, in the Atlanta Electrical Distributors. I'm having all kinds of trouble. Granger has spun me out. In the Atlanta Electrical Distributors, you know what? I forget it. Forget it.
I got something back at the house that'll help that.
He's got one win in 5 starts, I can tell you that.
Whoa, trouble in the front straightaway, as I believe Colton Burdett slowing in the 44. Wow. I did not see. It doesn't look like he
probably was listening to me and forgot to hit the gas. He's like, what's this guy talking about?
I tell you what, I talked to Colton Burdett. I talked to him earlier in the week, and I talked to him back in the pit area a little bit earlier as well. He's another guy that made the trip down. He says, man, he said, I've watched Sonoya so many times on Dirt and on FloRacing. He said, I just thought it really looked like my kind of racetrack. He said, it's slick. He said, that's the kind of racetrack we like. I've wanted to come down. He said, I've just never been able to have an opportunity to. So he came down here, and unfortunately, it looks like maybe Lady Luck going to deal a bad hand to the second-generation driver out of Parkersburg, West Virginia. And his dad, Jeff Burdett, a longtime campaigner in and around the Mid-Ohio Valley, actually just took over the reins of Skyline Speedway, located just outside Athens there in the big booming metropolis of Guysville or Stewart, Ohio. Jeff here this weekend, he took over the reins of Skyline Speedway, reopened that racetrack this year, and they've got an ambitious schedule planned for 2022 there at that quarter-mile bull ring in southeast Ohio. But unfortunately, it looks like Colton Burdett's night, or at least his qualifying effort, might be finished, as the driver of the Dimmitt Accounting 44 gonna need assistance to head back into the pit area.
Well, another double-digit win season for Mark Whitener. He picked up 10,000, the Easy Go Challenge last week at Johnny Stokes Magnolia Motor Speedway with Crate Racing USA. And we'll see what he can do in this, as well as Ackworth, Georgia's Eric Granger in cart G9. These drivers are going to come back to the green flag. 2 laps for each of these drivers, I believe. And as I was saying before, I tripped over my tongue and fell out of the booth. Eric Granger, 1 win in 5 starts this year. 1 win came at Dixie Speedway. And he's that Atlanta Electrical Distributors, Cherokee Choppers, Durham-powered capital race car for Eric Granger.
Mark Whitener, good lap, 6 quick, 1.3537. Eric Granger, 17th quick with a 1.4204. The Big Frog Motorsports 58 going to come off turn number 4. Mark Whitener trying to improve on lap 2, and he does by 1 position. He is 5th fastest with a 1.3499. Eric Granger, a good lap. He bumps up to 13th quick with a 1.3873. Mike Marlar still the time to beat.
And we've got just 5 qualifiers left, or 4 qualifiers actually. Ashton Winger out of Hampton, Georgia, that Team 22 Inc., number 89, 5 for 5 on the year here at Sonoa Raceway. He'll be joined by Rucker Orr, the Noonan, Georgia driver. As we're going to break them into sets of 2 with 4 qualifiers left. Winger, a Team 22 Inc., Clary's Used Cars, Performance Auto Carrier, Victory Circle Auto Sales, Clements Powered Longhorn, 12-time winner this year. And Rucker Orr out there in car 56R out of Noonan, Georgia, the Orr's Towing Custom Powered Rocket XR1.
And Ashton Winger was quickest in hot laps earlier, and he is quickest in Group B with a 1.3.127. Rucker Orr going to go 15th fastest with a 1.3913. Can Winger get into the 12-second bracket like he did in hot laps? Nobody improves. 1.3107 is his second lap time. Rucker Orr's second lap, 14th quick with a 1.3840. And your new quick qualifier with 2 cars left, ladies and gentlemen, Ashton Winger with a lap of 1.3.107.
Final 2 qualifiers will be Chad Duncan out of Noonan, Georgia, the 50 Cartel, DirtCarLift.com, Rocket Chassis 707. And Tyler Millwood out of Kingston, Georgia, 3 wins on the year for the 2017 Ultimate Dirt Late Model Series champion Tyler Millwood. Competition Racing Equipment, Tarpon Solutions, Millwood Plumbing, Durham-powered Rocket XR1 for Millwood. We said 3 wins on the year, 2 at Dixie and 1 at Rome. Can anybody get to Ashton Winger with a 13.107? And lap number 1, not seeing that on the board for Duncan, as Millwood will go 14th fastest, 13.783.
And Duncan going to go 29th, Ben, with a 1.4818. Second lap times about to be posted. Is Duncan going to stay 29th, and Tyler Millwood will jump up to 14th with a 1.3748. So that will do it for qualifying in Group B. Unofficially, your quick qualifier is going to be Ashton Winger out of Hampton, Georgia with a 1.3107. Mike Marlar second quick with a 1.3.
And they cleared it out.
Something.
Just
They
that
cleared
fast.
it out.
Something,
Yes,
something.
They like playing tricks on us. There is someone sitting somewhere
Just
pushing
laughing.
a button saying, "Ha ha ha!"
No times for you.
We'll show those two short announcers.
No times for you. Ashton Winger, fast time in Group B. He'll start on the pole of Heat 4. The Team 22 Inc., Clary's Used Cars, Performance Auto Carrier, Victory Circle Auto Sales, Gambler Transport, Car 89. 12 wins this year. 5 of them have come here at Sonoy Raceway, as he has won all 5 starts this year, as we'll get ready now for hobby qualifying. But Travis Scott, how about Ashton Winger? Has he got his home track dialed in or what here in 2021?
Well, I hate to disagree with Tyler earlier in the week. He said he was the favorite. I think the favorite here this weekend's obviously Ashton Winger until proven otherwise.